You guys, I got a notebook. I did some homework. Okay, for serious, for real. Today we're going to talk about climate change because I feel like it's something that everybody has like a black and white impression that it's like, oh, let's discuss how, we as human beings have put it off and put it off and put it off. Okay? And which is a great topic. And Greta, if you don't know who Greta is, go search hashtag Greta. You'll find it. It's very popular, but well spoken. Like, there's so many things, and that's what's inspired me to make this video, not being well spoken, but what she was saying about how we have put it off and put it off and put it off, and now we're getting to a place where the inevitable is that humanity as we know it here on earth is going to eventually dissolve, if we don't do something drastic, very, very massive. We're going to end up dying on planet Earth. It's going to get so hot, we're not going to have the resources. Statistics say that we've got 5,000 years left before all the glaciers and all the ice in the on planet Earth is going to melt, which is going to raise the sea level 216 feet. So if we can manage to figure out something before then, hey, maybe we'll be all right. Maybe the idea is that we're supposed to be figuring out how to not necessarily save this planet, but to save humanity and to go on to another planet. Get to another planet as fast as we can and build population there, civilization there, make that the new normal. And we've got 5,000 years to do it. I think that, in my personal opinion, I think that, we did inevitably for human beings, we ramped it up. I mean, Mother Nature's been around way before humanity has been around. So, the asteroid that hit and destroyed, extinct the dinosaurs, that was part of Mother Nature. Mother Nature's the universe. It's the things that happen that have no rhyme and reason. It's the things that happen that don't need a why or a because. I mean, it's good to question things, don't get me wrong. But some things are just not to be answered. Some things are just happening for no reason. Now, with that being said, I think that we obviously need to be doing something rather than nothing. I think it's the biggest thing that humanity has to work on. People are still worried about nuclear war, weapons and things. Well, guess what? Yeah, sure. Go ahead and nuke somebody, and then we'll nuke you, and then you'll nuke us, and before you know it, we're not worried about climate control. But if you don't think that we're going to be nuking each other, guess what's bigger than a nuke? Mother Nature. So it is inevitable that at some point we're going to have to leave this world, this earth. We're going to have to leave this, and we're going to end up having to go somewhere else and start a whole new, like I said, a new life, a new beginning. And I think that our focus should be, a balance between trying to preserve Earth, appreciate the fact that we were even given an opportunity to live on a beautiful land such as this. But eventually, somewhere down the line, it's all going to be changed. We're all going to have to worry about it. Now, something that will affect, in an 80-year period, in 2100, 1,900,000 people, 9.1 million people are going to be affected to the point to where they're going to lose their homes because of the sea level. And that's just in 80 years. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen here in America. I'm not saying that that's going to happen anywhere specific, but then the statistics say that that's pretty much what we're looking at for the next 80 years. Now, another fact is, if we wanted to do something like build a sea level wall, I guess that's what they want to call it, sea wall, for the United States alone, it's $400 billion. And I don't know. I don't think a wall is going to be, maybe at first glance that's the approach. Just so that, we get what? Maybe build the wall 20 feet high. Then you can't see the ocean anymore. I don't know. There's a lot to be said about what we can and can't do. I think it's important that we all put our heads together. We're the Republicans and Democrats. Mother Nature don't care what side you're on. Mother Nature doesn't care if you're black or white or gay or trans. Doesn't care about, oh, I'm sensitive, I'm sad. No. It is going to wipe you out. It doesn't matter if it's a third world country or the richest country in the world. Mother Nature has its way of recycling itself, and it's going to do it whether there's buildings around, whether there's vehicles all over the place, whether there's human beings. Truly does not matter, because Mother Nature is not to be controlled. That's the other thing. It's like, the fact of the matter is, and this is why I think we have a hard time getting to a more mature conversation about it, is that the government really likes to put the fear in people, okay? And that's a way that they control us. But the fact is that a lot of people, and especially the younger generations, my generations, and even my generation before me, the older generation, we're all evolving, and we're all able to comprehend that maybe there's a world that doesn't involve God. Maybe there's a world that doesn't involve Jesus Christ. Maybe there's a world that is out in outer space, and that's about it. That the universe is going to come and go, and we're the lucky ones. We're the special people. Ever since, the dawn of humanity, we're the ones who, we're the smartest thing that's ever lived on this planet that we know of, okay? We have come to such great heights just to live in a world that we're not thinking about taking care of climate change. We are in small little ditties, okay? In certain ways, yes, we are doing things. And I think as far as trying to hit the masses of people, this is what I would say, is figure out a way that every single person in this world can make a change. And I'm not saying because they have to go and be active and like be an activist and I want to change. No, hit the fact that most of the reason that climate control is being affected by us is our own greed. Plastic, the fossil fuels, oils and coal and all this stuff. We know what we can do to stop that stuff, if not stop it, at least dramatically slow it down. The idea is that you need to have more natural land, more trees, than you do more people in this world, than you do have buildings, than you're occupying space. The earth has to stay at its natural. You can't take all these forests down that create the oxygen, and then expect that, oh, well, nothing's going to happen. Or, oh, it's just natural. Well, it is natural. It is very natural. But at the same time, you guys, you have to admit to yourselves, to us, all of us, be honest. If a 12-year-old little girl is going to come up on a summit like this and have this much passion and be this honest and this open and sharing this message at such a young age, how is it that we have people who are running this whole entire country, okay, and other countries, we have an agreement, a Paris Agreement. Are we going to live by that? Are we going to live by the fact that we don't want to have, more than a 2 degree difference in the temperatures, overall? I don't think so. I think that we're all, hoping on a wing and a prayer that something's going to change. That, oh no, so what? If we have a nice fall, and then an easy winter, and then a spring that's beautiful, and then a nice summer, and we have that for a couple of years, are we going to be like, oh yeah, no, guess what, guys, that climate control stuff is it's not needed. It's not, we don't need to worry about that. No, just because we have beautiful days and hard days doesn't mean that it's not coming. It's the inevitable, you guys. That's what I'm saying to you guys. Hey, listen, I know that I ranted. I like to do this. I like to have something that I can educate, that I can inform myself, and then I can bring it on the table. I do like all the other videos. Trust me, if you like some of the other funny videos, you can check out, you know, the Impossible Burger King burger review, mukbang, if you want to call it that. I don't know, talking and eating kind of thing. Go check that out. I do all kinds of stuff, you guys. I am an open book. You can ask me anything. Like my channel, if you will. Subscribe. You have to subscribe in order to get notifications. And to be honest, you guys, I'm pretty much pumping out like 4 to 5 videos every week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And until next time, you guys, keep your head high and your shoulders back and walk the world like you own it. Until next time, whoosh, peace and bye.